Yo, when you come down the stairs, when you come down those stairs full of consistency, written out, directed, letting you know that's what needed to be portrayed in your day for you to be the best you. On the side of those stairs, you will see no other than DJ D. Reed. That's my first cousin, my first love, man. Passed away on me 2018, June 9th, my birthday month. That month was emotional, but it was fulfilling as well. He's with me throughout the whole time. When I wake up, when I do what I do, you know, that's DJ D. Reed right there, man. The one and only. The one and only DJ D. Reed. Here go me and him right here, man. I remember this day like yesterday. I told him I'ma always have your back. I'm right there in the back, and I told him I'm gonna have your back, DJ D. Reed. I remember that day like yesterday, and now he has my back every day. You know, I got him right here on my back. You can see that portrait right there. So like I said, I always told him I'm gonna have his back. Tables turned. He said he got mine now throughout the whole process of what's going on over here at Byrd Chest Fitness. All right, when we get over here. Now, when we get over here, we talking Rich East High School. We talking about why I graduated. I was an 09 graduate.
Where's Rich East High School?
Rich East is located in Park Forest, my hometown. I put a lot of work in this town with the mayor. Shout out John Vanderbilt. He is the Park Forest mayor out here. Put in massive work with him. Food drives, shelter drives, workouts, you name it. All for the people of Park Forest.
Park Forest, Illinois.
Park Forest, Illinois.
South
suburbs. Zip code 60466 if you want to get the most depth out of it. That's my town. You know what I mean? Rich East, I was all-state running back. Right here, if you take a look at the picture that I got up here, I want to shout out to my Uncle Greg. My dad passed away when I was 2. You know what I mean? My uncle stepped up for him and my little cousin and got me and my little brother into sports at a young age. You would see me with University Park Lions right here. That was my second home, University Park. That's my second town. That's why I did a lot of damage at. I first started football up over there, ended up being all-state here.
You say you did a lot of damage with, like, in a good way, like you tore it up on the field, like you
were,
okay.
Tore up on the field. Well, no, I was never into getting injured, man, because my self-care is always through the roof, you know what I mean? But when I mean damage, I mean tearing that field up. Like, go Google Reggie Byrd, you know what I mean? That's what I mean by all-state.
You were all-state, you were all-state, right?
All-state, all-state. Okay. And when you go over to this jersey over here, this is my partner, Danny Harris. He's one of my great friends till this day. You know what I mean? He was all-state as well. So we got 2 running backs, Reggie Byrd, Danny Harris, all-state backs at Rich East, graduated 09, played the full 4 years over there. When you think of 4 years all-state, you think of college, right? You think of the top colleges.
Right.
Well, not with this guy right here. More accountability, more commitment, and more drive, more passion had to be within my phrase in order for me to get that. I didn't have that. So I was going against that.
So what was your inspiration? Like, what got you started into playing football?
My uncle and my cousin, they did it. Baseball was the first love if we really want to get to it. You know, football right after it. But it was like my uncle is who got me into sports at a young age to where it is where I'm showing athleticism. You know, I'm working out, I'm doing what we're doing, practice, building up, you know, learning more. So my uncle got me into that. You know what I mean? And the reason why college wasn't in my life is because that's not what my mind was. In high school, I had to grow, I had to mature, I had to be a man.
What was your life like growing up, and you know, being a teenager? Were you an A student, B student? Like, were you a trouble student?
Growing up in junior high, I was all A, all honor roll, I was more so to self in junior high. You know what I mean? To self, just wanting to learn, learning, getting things done. High school, you get a bigger crowd. You know, you get more people in tune. You get around the wrong crowd sometimes. You know what I mean? So that's what, I won't say wrong crowds as in fighting, doing this and all that, but wrong crowds as in just not sticking to the strategic plan on what I wanted as an individual, not for what others wanted within who I was around, but for what Reggie Byrd, Coach Byrd wanted in his future, in his near future. Okay. So I had to step it up.
You know, Reggie, I actually just started seeing you about a month or so ago.
Yeah.
You know, I'm at home on leave right now. And, you know, when I was just looking around the memorabilia on your wall, I noticed you have something called a self-care project.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
It looks as if it was some sort of paper you wrote back in 2019.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about what that is? What was that about?
That's actually one of the finals I had to fill out for massage therapy school. 2019, let's say around that time, I was engaged into the training, the fitness training by then. You know, I was engaged with working still, overnight job. And then I had to go into massage therapy school early in the mornings. Let's talk about going to work 10 o'clock to 7. Let's talk about being at school at 8:30, massage therapy, learning the body, doing what I do for my clients today, keeping their self-care up to par. And let's talk about going home and still having to train these clients. You know what I mean?
Wow. What inspired you to go to, I know you have a lot of certifications.
Yeah.
And a lot of things dealing with the body and health.
Yes.
What inspires you to do, what was it, massage?
Massage therapy.
Massage therapy first. What inspires you to do massage therapy first?
Honestly, a friend insisted me on being able to, you should offer this. You should go learn massage therapy. Have you ever thought about me being me? No, not really. Were
you a personal trainer at that time or no?
I was training at the time. I
like
was
for
out
yourself or other people?
For myself. I was training for myself. You know, when others start to come along, when they see me, when I post results, when I do what I do, of course, I had others tagging along at the same time. That's when I was purchasing, investing in equipment at the same time. You know, just investing, buying stuff. Not that because I didn't see myself. Was it more so did I see myself like when I think of investment, I think of long term. You got people who invest in a lot of things, shoes, this, but when I invest in what I love to do.
So around what age were you at this point when you went to massage therapy school?
Oh, that was 2019, so I'm 30 now. You know, you do the math.
Okay, so it's about 2 years ago. And so at this point,
it's 20. Yeah,
you're late 20s. Like, what were you doing?
4 years ago.
Were you working at a gym as a personal trainer at that time as well? Or?
I did the ins and outs. I worked for my own. I worked for for a gym. I don't want to say the name out on camera, but I did work for a gym. But you know, at gyms, when they see you and they see a lot of people at gyms, other trainers, they see competition. Me, I see more so building with people who I really care about and want to see grow individually. Whether if it's want to eat better, want to be stronger, want to lean out, want their self-care to match. You know what I mean? So that's why I gave variety and want to learn this other massage, body sculpting. This we didn't even add that in. I know, you know, I'm certified in body sculpting as well. So that's why I want to give variety to my people. You got people who would do a step board class, but just really don't want to hit the weights. You know, so I want to be able to give variety to everybody around the world. You don't have to do this, but this is available for you, and it's all beneficial within, you know, getting that heart rate going, getting that blood flowing, feeling your best, smiling more. I tell people all the time, if you're not waking up, praying, getting that early morning prayer, get that meditation, that yoga, light a candle, get some diffusers rolling, get some soft energy music flowing with that blood, getting the workout in, get 30-minute workout, and have breakfast prepared. Those have to be done within the morning time before you go off to do what you love to do. Your regular programming with scheduling job that you love to do, those have to be done first.
So it seems like your motivation for wanting to start your own gym was escaping the toxic mentality of a work environment where people are operating not out of abundance but out of scarcity. You have more of an entrepreneurial mindset and you want to kind of cultivate a positive, you know, atmosphere. So can you explain a little bit about when you decided you wanted to open your own gym? Did you always want to have your own business since the time of a little kid?
Yeah.
Or was that something that came like, I'm tired of the rat race, I'm sick of working around these people, coming in working for somebody else.
Yeah.
I want to do my own thing. Just tell us a little bit about, you know, what inspired you and when did you start having that thought? When were those seeds planted of when you wanted to start your own business?
Well, once I realized what working out, eating clean, and self-care could do for me, you know what I mean? Like, I really seen what it did for me. Mentally wise, feeling wise, looking wise. So I wanted to be able to present that to others. You got people right now who just don't believe in themselves all the way. Not saying that they can't believe ever, but right now they just need accountability and push. I felt like when I was doing this, I was one of those people who could lead those people in those paths. We're showing them the proper way. We're showing them the accountability, giving them those positive words, letting them know they can. We just need to hear more of it. You know, you got a lot of families out here. You got a lot of people out here who's not eating clean, who's not working out, who's not stretching, who really nowadays is just really going to work, coming to get a couple hours of sleep, eating the wrong foods, then going back to to work. You know what I mean? So that's just really what's going on in today's society. I see it happening, so I'm so always down my clients' mouth on pushing their families on being better. Tell your friends to get a workout in. What I teach you, go teach to the next person. We need more of it.
Right.
When coming up, doing what I do, when I seen the engagement on people just want to do it more and them showing that's what kept me going. When I seen somebody be at my doorstep at 5 a.m., that's what got me wanting to be up early. All I need is that little push too, letting me know that you really want this, and that's what amps Coach Byrd up. We feed off each other's fuel. You know, that's what people do. We need each other. You got too many selfish people out here. Like, I'm one of them people where if I can gain from you, learn from you, I want to do the same for you. We feed off each other. It's the accountability for me. You know what I mean? So,
and so I take it you thought you could do it better than these big name gyms also. Is that another reason why you started Byrd?
Well, I never want to say being better than anybody, because everybody's great at something. You know what I mean? All you got to do is stay committed on what you love to do, and you could be great at it. Coach Byrd just stay committed with what he love to do. I just get up early. I have a consistent, committed schedule that I stick with. You know what I mean? And blessings just fall like the Lord. He, like what he say? He said, if you believe and you take care of his people, you know what I mean? You believe in the faith, you believe in him, and he provides. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been sticking to all throughout my entrepreneur life. You know what I mean? My last day at the job, at overnight when I was working, when I was doing the massage overnight, my last day, I remember I told the head boss over, I said, you know, I think this is going to be my last day. You know what I mean? This is going to be my last night here. Not because I'm not appreciative of being here, you know, helping you, but helping you is not really helping me in the long term with my health. I'm overnight with it, you know what I mean? For all my people who work overnight, please have a strategic schedule on your eating, on your sleeping, on your working out. It'll throw your whole day off. You're sleeping through the whole morning now. Coach Byrd has a strategic plan for my overnight people out there who's working overnights, who still want to get that work, who still want to eat clean, who still want to be around the counter, who still... It's a lot of but steals, but I can lead you that way. What they say, you can't lead a horse to the pond and make a drink, though. I can lead you that way. All you have to do is follow that strategic plan. You know what I mean? But my overnight workers, I salute you guys, because we need overnight people working and making sure everything's great for us. But you got to follow that plan, man, or you're gonna kill yourself. And we know that. We know that.
All right. So Reggie, you know, you're an entrepreneur. You know, I definitely shout you out for that, man. So, who was your first client? How did you get your first client?
Man, my first client actually came off, I want to say Facebook, social media. Me posting you know, my workouts, you know what I mean, accountability workouts, not just some push-ups but really like some workouts. Me doing reps of different workouts, you know what I mean? So, my first client came from Facebook, yeah.
And did you train them at your house, at their house, or did you guys meet at a gym?
No, I trained them over here. I trained them here in my spot, in my basement gym. Of course, I didn't have what I have today in this basement gym, but you know, I have a body though, and I know how to use it. You know, the body is a machine. You know how to use the body correctly, and there we have it. You know what I mean?
So it sounds like you had a skill that you monetized, and you turned it into a service that you could sell to people. Basically, is what it sounds like you did. That's great. You know, you played football, so obviously you worked out a lot when you were younger. Mm-hmm. What was your first job out of high school? Did you work in a gym, or did you work for a school? Or
my first job out of high school, actually right out of high school, is when I moved to Atlanta. Okay. I moved to Atlanta for about 3 years. A lot of people don't know I was a musician. I did positive rap with 2 other guys. When things wasn't going the way I wanted to go with football, because of course I was doing football in high school. You know, that's when I went over to Atlanta. We was doing music at the same time. We shot out there for 3 years. Long story short, if you're gonna be in a group, make sure you all on the same page. Make sure you're never for self. A group is a group. You gotta be as one. Long story short with that. Came back to Chicago, that's when I got into working. I'm always having a job, man. I always had a job, but the job was never fulfilling. It's never what I really wanted to be. It's never what I really wanted to do. It was just more so to make some income so I can go off and do what I invest in, what I want and what I want to do.
So at a young age, it sounds like you understood that you were not fulfilled with these 9-to-5s you had.
Most definitely.
So at what point did you say, man, I gotta do something, because I don't want this to be the rest of my life? Like, at what point did you realize, hey man, I gotta figure out what my passion is, and I gotta go with that?
When I came back from Atlanta, man. When I came back from Atlanta and I got back to Chicago, that's when I started working at the gyms. That's when I started doing a little bit more. That's when I went to massage therapy school. That's when I got into like learning the body more. That's when I called myself a coach, Coach Byrd, rather than a musician, rather than a football player, that's when I became a coach.
So you basically, when you moved from Atlanta, so it seems like music was probably one of your first passions.
Yes, most definitely. And it still is, man. But it's I listen to it every day. I get different genres when I play, when I let my clients play their music every day. So that's fulfilling for me. Not necessarily me having to do it, but just being around it.
Okay, so it seems like when you moved back from Atlanta and you saw that the music scene wasn't going the way you wanted it to, you created a new identity for yourself.
Yeah.
You started calling yourself Coach Byrd. You were working at the gym. How long did you work at the gym before you decided to go off on your own?
I wasn't working at the gym for too long. I can honestly say I was there for less than 3 months. After I caught on to vibes in there and people, still, it's just like, you believe me, it's like, it's nasty out here. But when you talk about not wanting to be a team, you know what I mean? When you talk about when you talk about, I don't want to say hating on someone because I don't like the word, you know what I mean? But I mean more so like not knowing somebody but judging them before you get to meet them just off how they look, just off how they move. I was real big on being that guy for the criticism.
So how long after you worked for the gym did you get your first client outside the gym?
It don't take no time, man. It don't take no time to honestly get clients either. When you committed, consistent, when you post foods every day, healthy ones, when you post this, the social media, use it for what it's worth right now. Use it for what it's worth. You got plenty of people out here on their phone all day, every day. I just use it for what it's worth. I post me, I post pictures of me, I post videos working out, I post healthy foods, I post, you know what I mean? And then people gravitate to it. They want to be around it, they want it. It didn't take long. It just took commitment long.
That makes sense. So like walking down those stairs, consistency.
That's it.
One step at a time and just keep it going. So it seems like people saw you posting what you did.
Yeah.
And you inspired people to come to you for help.
Most definitely.
And they came in and you helped them. They got results, and then more people just started, coming through. And that's what's up. Now I remember you telling me that when you first started, you were working out of a garage in your friend's garage.
Yeah.
You were working out in your friend's garage. So were you guys doing mostly body weight exercises?
Yeah. So that's not when I first started. That was on the gauge of wanting to do more, because I wanted more than just my basement gym. I wanted to be able to have a little bit more room. The garage was fulfilling. Yes, that is where we lift a lot more weights. I have a bunch of machinery that can't fit in the basement, a home basement, and mine's at that. You know what I mean? So that's why I got the garage for a bunch of powerlifting, a bunch of more space. I could brought a lot more clients in, So yeah, just wanted to build more,
What was the first piece of equipment you received or you purchased or you bought?
Probably something light, like some dumbbells. You know what I mean? I bought some dumbbells first. You could do a bunch with some dumbbells. You know what I mean? I think that's as far as just working out stuff, dumbbells. But equipment wise, I got the whole setup. Like when I got one thing, I got a Stairmaster, I got a treadmill, I got a bench, all that at one time. You know what I mean? When I invest, I invest. I ain't playing around. I want 3 things at once.
Right, I see you have a treadmill, a Stairmaster, a cycler. You have a bench down here. You have a lot of different types of equipment. And you just pretty much maximize what you did have, and you just are moving on. That's definitely a great thing. So you told me you invested over, I think, was it $60,000 of your own money? Equipment?
I invested 60 bands over at my spot in Calumet City, the new gym that's on the way, that's opening up February next month, Black History Month. We're creating history, so that's why I wanted to open it up around that time. You know what I mean? So
can you tell us a little bit about that process of starting to save the money and how obviously it took a lot of discipline, and you already had that, mentally and physically, and this is more of a mental challenge. Can you tell us you're like, hey, I'm gonna start saving money for to open up my gym?
Yes.
Can you tell us about that? What was your first deposit?
Well, just long story short, to all my people who really want to open up something, you gotta be a good saver. You gotta be a good discipline. You gotta have some structure within your budget and your money. If you don't know how to do that right, get you an accountant who could structure your money out in front of you, because you think you're not spending too much, but that's not for the budget right now. You gotta save. You gotta save that. You got a lot of people who like eat fast food, who wasting their money on foods. Now, go grab them groceries so you can go and cook some 5 days, 4 days, and you ain't got to spend no fast food money. That was me, strategically structuring my money. You know what I mean?
You changed your habits, basically.
Change habits.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To what it is, I'm saving the best I can. You know what I mean? And still being able to invest, still being able to take care of myself, still being able to pay this, pay rent. You know what I mean? So it's just really strategically structuring yourself to a T, making time to wanting to do that. Making time to want to do that.
So this process, was this just common sense to you, or did someone tell you this? Or just came naturally, like, you know what? If I want to do differently, I gotta act differently.
I like all three of the things you said, man. Because I have people down. I got mentors, and who older, who's younger. You know what I mean? Who, coach, if you boom boom, good positive stuff too. You know what I mean? So I'm taking interest to that. You gotta have it naturally. If you a boss and you know that, then it's gonna be natural flow. You know what I mean? And then the other one you stated when you said you said was it naturally? You got people, and then there was one more. You said all of it made good sense. All of it made good sense. I'm taking all of those. All of those were within what happened with my growth and what's going on with me from then to now.
So you started the gym. So you started taking clients back in what, 2019?
I started taking clients. Honestly, I was taking clients before I was licensed. I think that's around the time I was licensed for fitness. I started taking clients when I knew how to move my body. You know what I mean? So
gotcha.
Honestly, I wasn't even licensed at the time. I just had the knowledge. I was going to school and stuff. But I don't think my first client, I wasn't even licensed though. You know what I mean? Honestly, it was just more so me knowing the body, me having that confidence. And going from there, and them believing in me.
So if you could put a number on it, about how many clients do you have today? Do you see on a regular basis?
Man, we talking in person? Is we talking in person and on online Zoom virtual? Like
in person. How many people a week come in and out of your home?
Man, I get like, cause I'm limited. I'm only doing groups now, so probably I get like 20 people
a week, rotating.
Yeah, a day. I probably get like 16 clients come in to me a day.
And you also offer other services such as massage and yoga.
Definitely.
Okay,
massage,
you do those as well.
Therapist, yoga instructor, body sculptor. I'm a bike spin instructor. I'm a step board instructor. I love to be able to give variety to my people. You know what I mean?
And tell us a little bit about, you said you do online courses as well. So you
most definitely.
Set that up on Zoom and they follow along with you while you're working out?
Definitely. We set that up on online Zoom. All you have to do is download Zoom. You could be in the comfort of your own home. You could be wherever you want to be. All you got to do is download that Zoom, jump on that, get in the comfort of your own crib. Make sure you got everything on the side of you that I provide you with, that I let you know that you need before we start the class. And then there you go, you know what I mean? The goal is never a race or a rush with me either. It's more so perfecting our form, learning these drills, doing our homework, taking it one drill at a time,
One thing I definitely noticed about, you versus going to a big name gym is that your services are much more personalized.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed, how do you keep your clients accountable to their goals?
Mm-hmm. So basically what I do is I put us all in a group. Now, if you heard of GroupMe, that's an app that you could download, that you could put all your people in that one group. So I got my in-person clients, my online clients, all in GroupMe. We held each other accountable every day. We post our breakfasts, our lunch, our dinners, healthy snacks, positive affirmations, workouts, you name it. We even support each other's businesses. We go out to each other's events. We learn who each other is throughout over the line, on the internet. We don't have to be physically to know anybody, to want to learn somebody, Get your people together, get them all on the same page, wanting to be the best them, show them genuine love, support, check on them every day. They'll gradually do the same, you know what I mean? They'll start rubbing off on them to what it is they want that, so they're giving that.
You were also telling me that you and your clients, you guys get groups together, you take trips to the grocery store together.
Most definitely, man.
How does that work? What is that about?
I feel like if you are a trainer and you are engaged into your clients, wanting them to really be better, eat better, do better, then you're gonna take initial step to go to that grocery store together. You know what I mean? Go down those aisles and let them know why it's important to have such and such. Let them know why they don't need to be having such and such. Show them the way so they can feel it, so they can really engage and feel like, no, this coach really wants the best for me.
So now, can you give me an instance of when maybe someone picked up something they knew they shouldn't have had? Like, what happens in that moment? Like, okay, I'm cookie, I'm gonna get some Oreos.
Right. So I just turn it around, flip that cookie upside down, and show them what's in the cookie. Let them know what this do. Let them know what this do. Let them know what this do. Let them know why this is not good. Why this is not good. Why this needs to be higher than this. If the sugar intake is higher than the protein intake. You know what I mean? You want to start breaking things down to your people like that. You never want the sugar intake to be more than the protein intake. Once you start teaching them and they learn and stuff like that, then next thing you know, every time they're in the grocery, they're looking at the back of things. They're double checking before they just have it, before they just throw it in the cart, which is extremely important. So if you're not hitting the grocery store with your peoples, man, go check them to the store. Go let them learn them aisles. Let's do it, man. You got it.
Okay. And so how long have you, when did you, just tell us a little bit about the different certifications you have when you got your first, when you became licensed as a health coach or a personal trainer, and what other certifications do you have under your belt?
So 2019, what was this, 2019, self-care. So 2018, it was about 2018, around that area when I got my license for I'm with ISSA online, ISSA. I'm with them with everything as far as certifications go.
ISSA?
Yes,
what
ISSA. That is a physical. That's a physical training program online. So you got ISSA, you got NASM. You got a couple of them. Okay. You know what I mean? That's the program that I'm with, that I got licensed throughout. You know what I mean? As far as fitness training goes, as far as yoga instructor goes, as far as bike spin instructor goes. I'm actually an elite trainer now. You know, I'm an elite trainer with them, and it's been great. It's been a great process. You know, they format it well to where it is that you're learning this stuff, and then you got your quiz that you got to pass. So. It was a ball. We just want to learn. If you love what you do, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn more. You're gonna learn till you master it. Then you teach it. You know what I mean? That's all that's been going on within my process. I just been trying to stay committed and consistent as possible every day. You know, stay prayed up with what I do. Be around the accountability. Be the accountability that the people want. So yeah, it's been a good process, man. It's been a good process.
Now, Reggie, you know, I've been working out with you for about 3 weeks now, and you have been really working me out, man. Like you tired me out a lot. I really wish I would have taken your advice from the jump and bought the waist trainer. Can you tell us a little bit about this waist trainer you have?
Man, that thing right there, that's a double strap covering up the whole stomach, covering up the torso, compacting everything down within your day. So it is that all this is stable. It's not moving, it's not everywhere, but it's down, it's compacted. It has nowhere to go. So what it gotta do when it has nowhere to go, it has to burn. You gotta burn that fat. So with these double 5-star waist trainers that I have that I love, that all my clients love, you can't go wrong with wearing it. You can wear it working out, you can wear it throughout the day. It's your choice. But just know that you're gonna get a good burn out of it. I always tell my people, get some of that sweet sweat cream, rub it on your fat, your lower stomach, love handles, lower back, saran wrap yourself up just like how I be doing you when I saran wrap you up.
The double bubble,
baby. Double bubble, man. You gotta get the double bubble. So saran wrap yourself up, put your waist trainer on, you are getting a double bubble. You could be going throughout your day at work, walking around, whatever, the grocery stores, man, you're still working. You're still burning, that body is still sculpting itself.
Now these are your brand as well. They're
most definitely.
Byrd Chest branded.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna show you right here. So I just wrap that around. Bring that down right there.
This is the Byrd Chest Fitness Double Bubble.
Yes, it is.
Waist trainer.
Double bubble. This waist trainer. Now this waist trainer right here is too big for me. It's just one that I have. I have all sizes. I just wanted to throw one on for you and show you how to put it on. Boom. Double strap. Snatch it up how you like it. Boom. Bottom. Covering up that whole torso. Boom. Snatch how you like it. So there we have it. Obviously this one is a little bit too big for me. You know when it's too big, when you can pull it like this and it's all that room right there. You want that compacted down. You know what I mean? So get your Byrd Chest Fitness waist trainer. Double strap. You can't go wrong with it. You're gonna burn. You're gonna feel good throughout your day. Your love handles will leave you alone. Go grab that, man. Go grab that.
Now, how much are these trainers and where can your clients purchase these from?
These are $60. They only $60. You can purchase it on my website. My website will be up January 15th. That's next week, I believe, right? Next week, January 15th?
Yes, that's next week.
That's about next week. So the reason why my website is up so late, because I have so many services going on within my gym. You know what I mean? With all Zumba, yoga, body sculpting, massage therapy, boot camps, boxing, etc., to a point where I had to make sure my website was the best. These will be on the website as well under the apparel. So that's the reason why my website not up and why you can't go grab it off there right now. Other than that, I have them hands-on. Give me a call.
We'll make sure to
ship it out to you.
We'll make sure to put a link in the description section, you know, once the website's out.
Yeah, exactly.
So people can go get their waist trainers, get the double bubble going.
Get that double bubble
cook
going.
That fat.
Exactly.
Burn that fat.
Up, man. Burn it up now.
So now tell us about some of the other product offerings you have as well, and the partnerships you have with some of the detox teas and things of that nature.
Well, shout out to the whole TLC family. Coach Byrd, shout out to the whole TLC family. Shout out to the TLC family. This is the NutriBurst right here. Shout out to the TLC family. This right here is what kickstarts Coach Byrd's morning. It has 12 vitamins in it. It has 72 minerals and 18 vegetables inside of this. This thing's, I did a whole week with no supplements at all. Then I did a week with all my supplements. And the difference is just crazy as far as the focus, the energy, the strength, the commitment, the smiling. I'm not a big person who's just gonna just go off and promote somebody else's product, especially if it holds no benefit to me. So shout out to the whole TLC family. They got me a part of this. I'm hooked on it. I need my product every day. I need my NutriBurst. I need my NRG. I need it. This right here, if you're low on energy, every morning, you keep going to this coffee, you keep going to this Starbucks, you're getting all this sugar inside you, no good at all. Hey, get your NRG. This will help you stay locked in with pure energy throughout the day, pure focus. Like, this is going to help you accomplish all your goals, get everything done, and you still have some remaining energy at the end of the day.
So there's no crap. There's no crash.
This is like a Red Bull without the jitters. You know what I mean? So always, for all my clients, I tell them to make sure that they check in with their doctor to make sure everything is okay with these products. There's never anything bad about them. It's nothing harmful, but you still want to consult with your doctor. That's what anything you do, of course. But this is right here is what keeps me going throughout my long days that I got going on. This is what keeps me holding on tight. You know what I mean? And I still get my proper sleep, of course. But this is what keeps me going. NRG. The Lazo Tea. You got people who don't want to work out at all, who don't want to listen. As long as you detoxing and drinking your water every night, you're gonna lose weight. You're gonna lose weight. This right here, anytime, it's not random. It's not real big on times that I have something bad. That's not that I fast foods, junk foods, all that. But anytime I do, because nobody's perfect, and I have something like that, my stomach kills me every time. Every time it kills me. It's like my abs, everything is ripping and open.
That's because your body is used to this natural food.
Yeah, it's natural flow.
And that's how you know you're putting toxins in your body.
Exactly.
You start eating clean and eat some messy stuff.
Exactly.
Your body feels differently.
It feels different. So don't go against the grain. If you know you eat clean, if you know that's what you do, stick to that. Don't go off on because this sounds good on having it. Because after when you're done eating it, your stomach is gonna let you know something like, no, we don't do that. We've been past that. Let's not go back to that. That's real big with me. My body lets me know right away. But once again, once I do that, take that detox at night, put that in my water, good water. Don't just use any water. Use some good high pH balanced water. And in that morning time come, it will flush you out. I promise that it does for me every time. I feel light as a feather after. And then I'm ready to tackle my morning. You know what I mean? And stay committed.
Now, what really caught my eye is that, you're really trying to brand yourself out here, man. Yeah. I see you with your memorabilia. You got your T-shirts. You got your waist trainers. What really caught my eye, when I was walking out of the gym for the first time and I was in your kitchen, looking around, I saw you had your own snacks.
Yeah.
You have your own brand of snacks, and you want to put those in the vending machines at your facility.
Yeah. These right here are none other than the Byrd snacks. These right here, honestly, I have veggie straws in this bag, but I'm always fulfilling something up with something healthy. So you might catch veggie straws, you might catch some smart popcorn. Those are just some additional snacks with my branding on it, just letting the people know, here, have some Byrd snacks. It's a healthy snack though. Don't just go to your local gas stations to go get some ordinary chips, go get these ho-hos and brownies and this, because I will be packaging up, granola bars as well. A bunch of healthy things that you could think of, I could package up, and not necessarily because vending machine was what I was aiming for, but I have a detox smoothie protein kitchen in my facility. So I might have these in the drawer right along with some other snacks. Who knows? When I get over there to the gym, we'll decide there. You know what I mean?
All right,
but these are your Byrd snacks.
All right, so you said you're going to be opening up your gym next month in honor of Black History Month.
Yes, sir.
I think that's a great thing. That's a beautiful thing. This is Black history in the making right here. Black entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
You know, Black excellence in the making.
Yeah.
You know, before us. Can you tell us a little bit about what you'll be offering, you know, in the gym, and like how your setup is gonna be? Is gonna like what's your business model looking like?
Well, right now, only me and you know this, but they'll know. They only know unless we let them know. So right now, as obviously, I just finished up a meeting with my massage therapist and body sculptors who's going to be helping me team along with me over at the Nest. We will be doing massage therapy, body sculpting. We will be doing Zumba. When we think of Zumba, what you think about? Exactly. So we got hip hop Zumba, masquerade Zumba. It's a bunch of different dances. Just getting the people.
A bunch of different like themed Zumbas.
Exactly.
Okay,
a bunch of themed different dance rhythms. Whether it's slow, whether it's hip hop, whether if it's carnival, whether it's, you know what I mean? It's so many different ones. I got 3 instructors for that. That's going to be dope. We're going to be doing yoga. We're going to be doing bike spin. We're going to have boot camps. We're going to have gym memberships. There's so much going on at the Nest over there. I'm just really excited, especially to be opening up when I'm opening up Black History Month. Very important, especially because it feels like that's what I'm creating, what I have been creating since this whole ride, this journey, you know, history. And it's not with self, but with a bunch of entrepreneurs out there, a bunch of bosses who's been holding it down every day, with also holding each other accountable. You know what I mean? With eating clean, working out. These are things that has to be done. This is not me promoting this because I want to be. Eating clean has to be done. Working out has to be done. Staying stress-free has to be done in order to be the best you, in order to live a long, satisfying life.
You know, one of the best ways to do that is through working out and meditation.
Most definitely.
Self-care is health-care, basically.
Yeah, and I'm here to let everybody know that, and I'm here to rub it on in you until it is rubbed in. You know what I mean? Because we all need it. We don't want to go see these doctors. Stop giving your money to these doctors just for them to tell you what I'm going to tell you. You need more vitamins. You need more supplements. You need more rest.
You need more movement.
Come on now. I can tell you the same thing that the doctor's going to tell you. So let's save those doctor visits, those doctor trips. Come on, get with old Coach Byrd over here, Calumet City, 2020 River Oaks Drive. We will show you what that looks like soon, but right now we're in the basement of Coach Byrd. You will see in the clips what he posts as far as what's in here, what's inside, what we use for our ability, as far as just staying committed, you know, getting over here. I challenge my clients every day. I'm grateful to see the results. I'm grateful to see the energy they bring. I'm grateful to see the family members that they bring along with them with this journey.
Most definitely. You know, as we were talking right now, you're in the process of finishing up the renovations of the gym over in Calumet City.
Most definitely.
You know, so I'll definitely be getting back over here to see, you know, your progress, and once you open up the gym, so everyone can see, you know, where you started and where you're going and where you are now.
Yes, sir.
When talking to you, what I also found interesting, I don't think a lot of the big name gyms have this sort of model either, which I found to be really cool. And it allows other entrepreneurs in this field to not only help you grow, but it allows them to grow. And I like to call it the Barbershop Model.
Yeah.
You know, so can you tell us a little bit about how that works, you know, with your trainers?
Yeah, so really it just everybody bringing the best them. When I bring people, the employees, I like to say the team. I don't just employees because that sounds more so like it's just work. No, we have fun with what we do. We love what we do. We bring the best of us to where we're going to bring it to. So they're bringing the best them to the spot they're going to be at. I know they're the best at what they do because I'm tuned in to everything. You know, Coach Byrd sees it all, man.
Right. So now these trainers that are working alongside you, are you paying them a month, like an hourly wage? Are you paying them an hourly wage, or are they renting out the space from you? How does that work?
A little bit of all of them. You know, some are renting it out for the month. Some are going for getting paid off just the class that they do for that hour. A little bit of everything for what their service offers. You got different people for different services, different things. You got to put different budgets. You got to put different thoughts. You got to strategically set it though. You know what I mean? But it's going to be a bunch of those. You know, you're going to have people paying a monthly. You're going to have people getting paid by their class. You got to have people, you know, it's a bunch of different of them. But make sure you're structuring it out so all of you see agreement within what needs to be done and everybody's getting taken care of. Most definitely.
Do you have any advice for any of the young people out here who are thinking about starting their own entrepreneurial outset? What kind of advice can you give them based on your story?
Well, right now, I will be working with the youth as well. And I will be training the kids. My uncle, he's training kids. He always has since he's been training us. We're going to partner up, get the youth in there, whether if it's a baseball team or volleyball team. But we will train the youth. I got a surprise for you, but I will be training. I'm training a hockey team. I start with them next week, Tuesday. The youth, though. 14 through 18, 25 kids. I will be training the youth. I will be giving them all of me. I want them to be able to give me all of them. I want them to know that I genuinely care about the direction they're headed in and the goals they see themselves accomplishing. I want them to know that it can happen. It's possible. Be around the right people. Do what needs to be done. You know what I mean? Right now, it's a bunch of sickness, depression. We got kids kicked out of schools right now. No online training for schools. No in person. So where do we go from there? Is what the kid is thinking. Where do we go from there? Do we go to the streets? We can't. We're not in school. No gyms are open. We can't go play basketball. Everything needs vac. What do we do? What do we do? What's next? So I really want you to understand. Stay tuned for what's next because I got a lot to tell you. But I will be training the youth. Hey, Coach Byrd, Byrd Chest Fitness. I love you guys. Let's go.
One more thing. I'm sorry.
Because I was going to leave off.
Just tell us. Can you tell us the story about how your clients came together and purchased you a billboard?
Yeah.
Please tell us about that.
I'm glad you brought that up. Because Coach Byrd never let anything go past him as far as like surprises and all that. Like I'm real clever. You can't get nothing past me. So one day, it was a Sunday. We went to church. I went to church with two of my clients that day. The same two clients who knew about the surprise. After coming from church, long story short, I go branch off. My auntie calls me. Are you still coming up to the bowling alley? This was supposed to be planned about 2 weeks ago. I never really scheduled it in. Just letting her know I'll be there. But today was the day, and she called, are you coming? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. Long story short, the two people, they was in the car. We all rode together to church, so they heard me talking to my auntie saying this, and they agreed on coming to bowling with me. They like, well, we want to go bowl. We want to bowl. So I'm like, all right, cool. We'll go up there, play a couple games. So I go up there. I got all my people up there. When I pulled up, they surprised me. They showed me what they had did for me. I got my billboard on 394. I post that video in the link. Go check it out. It was amazing. It was everything. I've never been surprised like that before. I've never been thought about like that before. So it was fulfilled. It was everything I needed to know that my people are behind me 100% of what we do. And those little things is all really I need to get that fire rolling. You know what I mean? I'm always getting that fire rolling, but the little things like that is what gets me to the point where there ain't no stopping me at all. So all the questioning that I've been giving myself, all the, well, this is gonna work, is out the can. Those are the little things I need for me to be able to get the best me, and I'm grateful for it. I appreciate it. 2022 is going up. Coach Byrd, Byrd Chest Fitness. Hey, be prepared.
Do the little outro again that you did, and then walk off. I like that.
All right. So I got to start off with a topic, basically. Let them know. We was talking about the youth.
You was like,
I got a lot to tell
Byrd Chest out, like out and over or something, and you like, I'm getting ready to come to Byrd Chest Fitness, this, that, and the third.
Hey, 2022 Black History Month, February 1st. Y'all get ready to be over here at the Bird Nest. Be around accountability, be around growth, be around people who want to support, who genuinely care about you. Be around it. Feel good with what you do every day, what you love to do. But this has to be done. Get over here to the nest. Coach Byrd here. Byrd Chest Fitness. I love you. I'm out of here.